Indie Radar, here we go. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. The demo dropped last week for a limited time only. You got like two and a half weeks for this thing. First, Dove, let's talk about the demo. Before we get into the big data leak story and the future of the playable roster, first of all, tell me what you think about the demo.
Oh, really good. I was blown away, actually. Like, I was worried the Cosmic switch or swap system was just going to be kind of a ploy to have you play as two characters, but it really injects a lot into the combat. It feels like it's almost its own combo system, and it's that quick too. I also like compare it to almost playing three-dimensional chess, because there's sometimes where you're kind of controlling both your players at the same time. Like, you're taking care of an attacker on one side and the other person has your back. You know, they're fighting at different angles, and you feel like you're actually controlling both of them at the same time. It's so quick, it's so fun, and each character also has its own weight, its own kind of speed. They're all really different. It's not just a remask or a different avatar, different skin for each player. They legit feel and move different. Everything's unique.
Yeah, so the characters that you choose actually matter.
Yeah, 100%. Like, your combo, your build, it's gonna matter. Yeah, you can probably get through this if you have some help or if you're patient. One character without switching much or anything. I'm sure you could if you're dedicated to that. You'll miss out on a lot of the fun, and B, like, the intensity. You can just clear through screens in a hurry if you're switching between using their specials. It's just a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, so a couple things that I feel like you're learning from the demo this week is that like we said, the characters that you choose actually matter, and you can't just mash buttons, because you need to have like that seamless switch to pull off some of these like two character combos as you're doing the cosmic swap.
Right.
That we had hoped for that, and it sounds like that's what we're getting. This is fucking great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, like I said, I think some people could button mash their way through it for sure, but you're not going to get the same enjoyment, and you're not going to like just feel as badass as you could, man. Like, the swap mechanic, it really hits, and like we're saying, like, the character matters, man. You're going to get different combos, different feels, a ranged character swapping with someone with a little punch. Like, dude, it has a feel. There are going to be strategies going along with who you pick. It's cool, man.
So we're checking out a little bit of the demo together pre-show. I saw you kept going with Captain America.
100%.
Yeah, you love Captain America.
Cap.
And who were you cosmic swapping with?
Originally, me and Wolverine, because he's, or I'm sorry, Captain Wolverine, because Cal Dodd, I had to hear, and oh man, it brought me back, right back to the animated series. I loved it. They know what they're doing. They're going for that era of nostalgia. And man, they hit it out of the park.
All right, so last check with Marvel Cosmic Invasion pre-demo, we knew 13 of 15 characters from the roster.
Yep.
The original roster, I guess I can say. So this demo, available through October 20th, by the way. So if you want to check it out, get there and check it out soon. It's a Steam-only demo, which I guess left it open to some data leaks.
Yeah.
And so, spoiler alert, if you don't know, you're about to. We think we know the last two characters from the original roster.
Yeah.
What do you got?
We got Iron Man, which a lot of comments we've been getting.
Yeah,
like,
that's no spoiler. Yeah, I think we knew
staple,
that.
Yeah. Whether you're an MCU fan or you like the comics or the old video games, just Iron Man's a staple. I think everyone felt him or one of the versions of him was there.
But you're super excited about the second
yeah, Phoenix, baby. The Phoenix. Oh, man. It brought me back to the X-Men animated series again. Like, it hits that era. If you're into that comic book series, Phoenix is a badass. She's a cosmic defender or whatever that. Like, she's badass. She can take some freaking names, man. I can't wait to see the powers they give her and what you can do. It's gonna be a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah. So if this leak is correct, we can expect an announcement very soon that the final 2 characters are Iron Man and Phoenix.
Yeah.
But I say the final 2 characters, but you know what?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's going to be the final 2 characters because we've also leaked a DLC with future playable characters. We think we're doing a little bit of putting 2 and 2 together here, right?
Yeah, well, they saw some extra maps that aren't in the original plan for the main game. The Baxter Building, I believe.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four. But I also kind of feel like that could be a Maximum Carnage callback because that was one of the levels in Maximum Carnage. They already have Venom and Spidey, and Venom really feels like you're playing Maximum Carnage.
That's what I
times
said,
when you're
right?
controlling
Like
them.
just swinging across the screen. I said this feels like Maximum Carnage when I'm rocking with Venom here in this demo.
Yeah, and it does. So like, I wonder if they're calling back to that. But some people are saying it could just be the DLC. You know, like they could have a Fantastic Four because they had a huge influence on the storyline that they're using, Annihilation. So that would
Exactly.
make a lot of sense. But also, you know, like who doesn't want it? And they're coming out with a movie, so it makes sense too.
Well, how could they not have a nod to Fantastic Four here?
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I think we were all hoping it'd be like the Thing would be in,
We wanted the Thing,
or Mr.
yeah.
Fantastic,
Yeah.
any of them. The whole crowd would have been awesome. But it looks like we're gonna have DLC. It also they also threw in some Spider-Man and Venom villains that they unmasked. So like there might be a little more going down the Spidey verse. You never know, man. Like this could be a long road. I hope because it plays awesome.
It seems like, yeah, it does seem like a long road. It seems like this game has, we know technically, you know, officially 13 out of the 15. We think we know that Iron Man and Phoenix are going to be the last 2 of the original roster.
Yep.
But what we're discovering here with this data leak, which is, I think, unfortunate as far as marketing and everything they wanted to do. That's too bad. But you know what? It happened, and there's no reason to argue against it. This game is just going to keep expanding, and it's going to be huge. I mean, there's so many places they can go with the Fantastic Four and with different, you know, just levels and characters and villains and everything. Like, I want to see. You talk about Maximum Carnage, which was one of the best games that you could play for 2.5 levels in your life, because once you get to San Francisco, it's over. I don't care who we are.
It's a brick wall, dude.
Game, you're
Those
not cheating.
Fat guys
you're
are
done.
so hard.
It's such a ridiculous and amazing game. I want to be Carnage in MCI and Marvel Cosmic Invasion. I want to be Carnage.
I don't see why not.
I
man.
want to
Like,
be the Thing.
I hope they open this up because like Marvel fans need a good action game, and this is, like I said, I really enjoyed the beat 'em up aspect. If you like that style of game, dude, you're really gonna get a lot of enjoyment. If you like those old arcade cabinet games, the X-Men, the Captain America and Avengers, the old TMNT, any of that stuff, you will like this, and you'll like what they're doing. Very responsive, or responsive controls. It's smooth, it's fun, fluid.
It's Marvel Cosmic Invasion. It is modern. It is badass. It is an arcade style beat 'em up. It is soaked in nostalgia. It is all of those things happening at once, and it's going to continue to grow. The demo's out there for a limited time through October 20th. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. What the hell are you waiting for? Go play the demo. Jefferson Carps with the dub. This is the Indie Radar on the Gamer Buff. Upcoming games, indie release news, and previews. Thank you guys for being here. Comment, subscribe, ring the bell, for crying out loud. We're talking indie games dub.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at Mexican Ninja.
Ooh, yeah. This is a rogue 'em up. Big on those now, man.
Yeah, we're really getting into Rogue 'em ups. Last week we covered Absalom,
Yep.
which looks incredible. Mexican Ninja. Tell me about this game.
Yeah, man. I really liked it. It's got a different kind of angle. You know, the Absalom had that, you know, straight 2D. This kind of gives a little more third dimension. I really kind of compared it to the feel of like the old Crash Bandicoot kind of games or something like that, but an isometric camera with really brawler style controls, and it really just felt good to like have that arcadey feel and reaction to your moves, and like, you know, you don't have to overthink every single move. You know, you got your special ability, your attack, your jump, you know, like it keeps it in the ballpark of brawler, you know, that simple but awesome approach. You get all those enemies coming at you at once, you got to avoid, you know, just I enjoyed it. I think they got a lot of potential here. It's very, very early access too, so you know they got a long road ahead of them.
Yeah. So, like I said last week, we talked about another rogue 'em up, Absalom, as you call it. I call it Absalom.
Yeah. Well, agree to disagree.
Okay. So
I don't know.
That game
Not perfect.
is very much, it's a beat 'em up, right?
Yeah.
It's a rogue 'em up. It's totally a beat 'em up. It looks amazing. It is. You can play that game and you could be like, yeah, this is definitely a roguelike.
Yeah. Yes.
Mixed in with my beat 'em up. It's a roguelike, and that's very clear. What about Mexican Ninja?
Well, I think like the different camera angle might throw some people off when they're just looking at it on, you know, like during some of the ads, but like when you play it, it really does feel just like a good old-fashioned rogue 'em up. But the cool aspect of it that you might not catch on the trailer is the fact that like you can pick different paths instead of just really being, you know, a very linear, I'm going from the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen. There's different paths and nooks and crannies that you can kind of go down, and, you know, different areas you can get to, and it's not so linear. It's more of a, you know, exploration a little bit.
And that's huge. That's why you do this, right? Because we've said this many times. I am Mr. Beat 'em up. You know what I mean? Like I love a beat 'em up. They can get a little repetitive, a little boring. You know exactly
100%.
Who's coming and when they're coming and where they're going to be and what you got to do. This changes that. You're talking different paths. Mexican Ninja.
Yeah.
Bravo. That's fucking huge. I love that.
Yeah.
And then you're powering up, right? You're working on yourself. You're working towards power ups for your next run of this beat 'em up. That's actually a roguelite, and it's a rogue 'em up, and I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
Yeah, man. Like I said, early access. I was hoping for some like really, you know, amazing powers right off the bat, but rogue 'em ups, you really got to get into the meat of it.
You gotta earn it.
Yeah, you
gotta
really
earn it,
got to
baby.
earn it. So
Yeah.
like, nothing stood out right away. A couple funny like specials, you know, but like, it just felt like you gotta earn it. You gotta get into the meat of
Yeah.
this. So like, I'm happy that we get this early, but I can't wait to see when they're at the end of early access.
You said some of the power ups are a little bit funny.
Yeah.
This game's like rated M for mature, right?
100. Yeah.
Talk a little bit funny, right? They are who they are, right?
Yeah, and I love it. There was
Yeah.
like one, I think, like a fart effect where, you know, like a cloud area of effect where you take people out.
It's amazing.
But, you know, like, hey, man, why the hell not? I whatever makes
Yeah.
it work.
It's
And it
true to-
works.
and it's true to real life. Like, you can clear a room
I can 100.
With
That's
that-
why I took that power.
with that single power
Because I knew
up.
how to use
yeah,
it.
That's exactly. So early 2026, by the way. Mexican Ninja early 2026 full release is what we're hearing now.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Okay. Mexican Ninja, another rogue 'em up here on the Gamer Buff channel. I'm loving this game.
It's a good genre.
I mean, to take a beat 'em up and to twist and further the genre like this, throw a curveball into it, and just make it something so much more.
it's a good mashup.
It's fucking great. I love it. I'm really looking forward to Mexican Ninja. Now, Doug, this next game we're going to look at survival simulation adaptation.
Baby. This
I
is-
don't know what to say about this.
You got the survival horror game that we've all seen, you know, like, yeah, we played them, they're great, but the crazy part, the thing that caught my eye is the fact that you like basically genetically modify your character to like survive and to get through. So like you capture aliens or different animals and you take part of their genetic makeup to make your character, you know, adapt or change to the environment to help you survive.
So you're in a helicopter or some shit, right? You're in something and you crash land.
Initially, yeah.
Right.
You're stuck in an area, a bunch of aliens going on or searching all around you. You're trying to avoid
There's
them.
creatures everywhere. There's aliens,
yeah.
and it's just you. So adaptation, that's the game, right?
Yeah.
You have to adapt. You have to. We're talking power-ups with Mexican Ninja. Power-ups are so friggin' important and essential to this game because you have to adapt to your surroundings. You're gonna die. You're not going anywhere. You got to get your shit together, right?
Right.
You gotta.
And
you have to adapt.
I just can't wait to see like how this unfolds. You know, like it's a really interesting mechanic. Like, how are they gonna have these power-ups work? Is it gonna be random if you capture an alien? You know, like, is it gonna be, oh, you capture an alien, you get this power-up, or you know, like I said,
or are you hunting for a specific thing that's going to deliver the, like, do you need to have the strategy and the know that I have to find, you know, this particular thing on this alien ship or this part of an alien or this creature because I got to get to that next level or whatever it is, right?
Or are we just like capturing people, putting shit in a needle and sticking it in our arm? Because that'd be fine. That'd be
randomness
cool too.
is great, right? But I want to hunt. I want to figure out what I need, and I want to hunt for that specific thing. And it could be both, and it could be either. And it's a great idea. It's a great sounding game.
Yeah, it's ambitious, man.
It is ambitious, and it looks creepy and different and fun. Adaptation.
I want in.
Well, listen, early access. They're going to release to early access. It's TBD, but it's coming soon. And then you're going to get in, and you can give feedback to the devs if you want. I love the idea of this game. I hope I need to figure out what I need, and I need to go hunt that thing. But like, it's it's a survival simulation too. So I do wonder about that hunt.
Right. Like, is it going to be a good like more tilted towards like that action adventure type of vibe?
Yeah.
Or is it going to really lean towards the survival aspect? You know, you got to be patient. You got to be careful, all that stuff.
Because
who knows, man?
I feel, and who knows is right, because I feel like we're talking a lot of like, oh, I'm going to hunt this alien.
Right, like we're playing Prototype.
And I'm going to go at him, and I'm going to combat, and I'm going to fucking take this fucker down.
Right,
but like,
you might be vulnerable as hell, dude.
Yeah, we don't know.
Wait.
We can't wait to find out.
Adaptation.
This looks. When you sent this to me, I was like, "What? Like this looks. This looks great.
This is up our alley."
And it's like I said, Adaptation releasing to early access soon. It's coming to early access soon, and we're gonna look forward to it.
I want to play all three of these games. Like every one of them.
Well, yeah. Well, first of all, I mean,
I
when Marvel Cosmic Invasion comes out, in a full release, we're going to full release, and I'm sorry, but that's just how it's gonna be, and we're gonna play the shit out of that game. But Adaptation, Mexican Ninja, some other. First of all, we still got our eye on Tombwater.
I can't wait for that one too.
Absalom is gonna be fucking great.
Days away.
It's like, dude, everyone needs to quit their job and just start gaming. That's the only way to keep up. There's so many great games. And luckily, we got the Dove, and he's keeping up. So, keep on keeping up. Speaking of that, Dovey, what's the word? Bird, what's going on this week? Hades 2?
Oh, yeah. Doing my work on Hades 2. Love it, dude. Not going to bury the lead. Just
Game of the Year?
Contender. It's in the thought. Like, I know I'm always recency biased. I am like, you talking about your favorite song. I just need, everything's my favorite. But these last two games I played back to back, Silk Song, Hades 2,
both Game of the Year
crap.
contenders.
Yes,
you get 4 nominees: Silk Song, Hades 2. You get 2 others, if you even have 2 others.
I was nuts about Player Obscure 33.
Yeah, fair. Deserving.
Love that one. And I think I go schedule 1 at this point. I know it's early access, but that game sucked me into a time vortex that I'm not sure I actually made out of. Like I still feel like I
Schedule
passed
1.
out on my keyboard like 5 months ago, and I'm in a coma.
But that's it. It's been like 4 or 5 months, but I feel like, whoa, blast from the past, man. That's how quickly things move in this gaming world. So, yeah, Game of the Year contender. You're right. No one's going to argue against those. Well, tell me about Hades 2 and what you're working on this week.
Well, working on the review, and also going to work on some tip videos, release some for Hollow Knight. Plan to maybe do a couple more for Hollow Knight too, but just kind of like beginner guides, or even like an everyman's approach to these. Just
yeah,
I've watched plenty of those help videos where it's like, dude, I am not on your skill level all the time. Like some of these people who give out tips are like people who are top level, top tier gamers, and you can't always relate to them. So I'm trying to do it more on
for the every game
level.
Yeah. So the tip videos that you find at the Gamer Buff channel are tip videos for the every gamer.
Mm-hmm.
The Dove, he's like, you're very good at gaming. You don't even have to say anything, but you've never claimed to be like the greatest gamer of all time. You're a guy that has dedicated his life to video games.
Just love them, man.
And you just love playing this thing, and you love the accomplishment, and you love when you figure something out and you beat something, and you're just trying to show the every gamer, this is how I did it. It might have taken me 20 times, but maybe I can cut down like 15 of those times for you. This is what you do.
Exactly.
Or if you've played it 60, 80 times, and you just keep losing, because like say what you like. If we look at Silk Song,
oh my god,
a lot of people,
Savage Beast.
A lot of people quit on the original Savage Beast, not even like the
lava
disgusting second one.
What a twat!
The original.
What a total fucking twat.
Sister Splinter with those little tornado dudes.
She's like such a jerk.
Sometimes you just need a little, hey, slow it down. Like I'm no incredible gamer. I put my time in. This is what I do. It's tips for the every gamer.
Yeah,
and that's
100%.
That's all it is. And you can tell everyone your official thoughts on Hades 2, which we already know it's a Game of the Year contender, and you friggin'
pretty good.
Love it. And that just makes me think about a couple months from now when we're doing the Gamer Awards, the Dubbies. We're handing out Dubbies. Talk more about that later. This is the Indie Radar on the Gamer Buff. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for the love of Pete. It's indie game reviews, release news, hidden gems, and previews. That's what we do on the Gamer Buff channel. I'm Carps. He is the Dove. Thank you guys for hanging out with us at the Gamer Buff channel. Appreciate you. Meet you guys at the mall. Support your local retail. Hey, fellas. Game on!
Game on!
We got to get that a Silk Song display. Yeah. When you beat the good ones, you grab the display.